Welcome to a new Draw My Life video.
The figure of the zombie has been evolving since its origins. If you are a zombie fan, you will know they don't come from a clumsy scientist mistake who dropped a strain of a mutant virus in a secret lab owned by the government. Nope. The legend of the zombies is much more real than you think. It comes from the island of Haiti and it's closely related to slavery and voodoo. According to this religion, we have a dual soul. On the one hand, we have the Gros Bon Ange, big good angel, in control of the personality, memory, and feelings of the person. Losing that part of the soul is the same as losing your life. And on the other side, we have the T-Bon Ange, little good angel, in charge of the brain, the blood, the head, and the most important, conscience. It is by losing this part of the soul that a zombie is created. But how do you lose part of your soul? In the Voodoo religion, there are some sorcerers called Bokor, believed to be able to steal the T-Bon Ange through magic. This process is known as zombification. According to the tradition, there are two different types of zombies. On one side, we have the soul without a body or incorporeal zombie. This is the T-Bon Ange that's been stolen from a person and locked in a container. It is a spiritual entity the Bokor can use for different purposes, killing, making someone fall sick, or destroy crops. It can also be used as protection for those who own it. And on the other side, we have the body without a soul or corporeal zombie, the one we know. The Bokor steals the T-Bon Ange from the person, so he or she gets sick and ends up dying, to be later on revived by the same sorcerer. In popular culture, it is believed that many slaves working against their will, both in plantations or as domestic servants, were zombies. The rumors about the existence of living dead in Haiti spread around the world. In 1880, Spencer St. John, an English journalist in Haiti, made public the ritual by which Haitian young people were poisoned with a potion to be revived afterwards. But once they were revived, they were lacking their free will and they were forced to work as slaves. In 1982, Wade Davis, a Canadian scientist, traveled to Haiti to research other cases of this supposed zombification. And this was how he met Clervius Narcisse, a man who said he had been turned into a zombie. This Haitian man said his brother had hired the services of a Bokor to turn him into a zombie. After disagreeing over the inheritance, Narcisse was forced to work at a plantation with other zombies for 2 years. Davis, after some time researching on the case, managed to collect a sample of the potion used in zombification. In his book The Serpent and the Rainbow, published in 1986, he explained one of the components of this potion was a neurotoxin from blowfish, tetrodotoxin, which, used in certain quantities, causes paralysis and can simulate death since it reduces metabolism and heart rate. Hence, the belief that people died and came back to life. He also found out the reason for the control of the Bokor over the supposed zombies. Sorcerers gave revived people a drug made of ginseng weed, a poisonous herb with dissociative and hallucinogenic side effects that can cause memory loss. The 1988 homonymous movie, directed by Wes Craven, is based on this book. However, there are still many skeptics around Davis' research, as most of the samples he used as examples had ingredients that were confusing or had an uncertain effect. Also, his lack of knowledge about the language, voodoo, and many other aspects led people to describe his research as lacking depth and credibility. In the last year, the zombie phenomenon has become a boom in culture. Cinema, TV, literature, video games. But the manifestation of the modern zombie has nothing to do or little in common with the original Haitian zombie, except for the basics. They are both dead coming back to life. Today's zombie is a living dead that comes with a world apocalypse after a wrong experiment or a virus that fits itself with human flesh. We can find this in the AMC TV series The Walking Dead, in the Max Brooks book World War Z, or in the video games and movies saga Resident Evil. Very popular, all of them. There are even parades where people go out in the streets dressed up as zombies. And we can't finish without paying tribute to director George A. Romero, who died in July 2017, considered the creator of zombie cinema. His influence in this genre was such that he not only helped transform horror movies in the 60s, but also set the basis for the construction of the zombie figure as we know it now. Night of the Living Dead in 1968 was the movie that started it all. We will have Living Dead around for a long time, so take a look at your right. The first thing you see could be your weapon in an imminent zombie apocalypse.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!